to the midday news on Fox Carolina. We are all looking for stability in our lives, and one local author is sharing how she finds that in her new book, Emotional Balance Through God's Word. It's a daily reflections book designed to help readers find peace and emotional stability through the teachings of the Bible. And she joins us right now in studio. This is author Lisa Burton. Thank you so much for stopping in.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Of course, we've already been discussing the book during the commercial break. I can't wait to dive in. But for starters, can you just tell me how you got started writing?
Actually, I started through my own experience and things that I was going through in my life. I decided to delve into the Bible and see if I could get some encouragement, and that's really where it started. It's my own journey.
I love that. And then you recently released this new book, Emotional Balance Through God's Word.
Yes.
Kind of, how did you come up with the idea to write this book? What did that inspiration look like?
It was really all about finding serenity and encouragement and hope when I was going through difficult situations. I would hear other people say things, and it's like, gosh, I really like that. I want to write that down. And so I really started writing down a lot of things for myself. And then it kind of came to the thought, well, maybe it would help other people.
Yeah.
So I started writing things down and thinking other people may benefit from it as well. And that was really my goal, is to make a daily reflections book, so that every morning when people got up, they could, what I do in the mornings is I pray and ask God to direct my thinking, because I think my thinking is really what develops my life. My thinking guides my life. So I get up in the morning and pray and ask God to direct my thinking, and then I read a book, and think about how my life can change with turning my thoughts and will and things over to God, so that God can use me for His benefit.
Yeah, absolutely. You were telling me this book, kind of from start to finish, was a 7-year process. So what is it like to now have it in your hands and to have other people reading it?
It's amazing. I really didn't think that it was going to come of I didn't really think anything was going to come of it. I started it and I kind of put it aside, and I thought, nah, nobody's going to want to read it, or it's not going to come of anything. And then I actually heard other people talking about books that they had written or messages that they had gotten, and it's just kind of like God was speaking to me and said, I really do want you to do this. And I feel like throughout the whole thing, God was directing me and telling me, this is what I want you to say. And what it is like emotional feelings that we have, like stress, or if I feel like somebody's talked bad about me and I get discouraged. A lot of that is in here, and I have an index in the back of the book, so that if I feel a certain way, I can look at the index and look at the date and then read about it, and it just helps me. It helps me get back on the right track.
Yeah. Everything you just mentioned, I think, is something that we all struggle with on a day-to-day basis. You were telling me that people have the book now, and sometimes they reach out to you, letting you know kind of how it's impacted their lives. How does that feel as an author?
It's amazing. I didn't think it would help this many people. I mean, people have sent me text messages and emails, and they'll say, I just really appreciate this. I appreciate you wrote it. Thank you for writing it. Thank you for speaking to my heart. This is exactly what I needed to hear today. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that something would help somebody that much.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like when I'm discouraged and I hear encouragement from somebody else, and it really helps me. I feel so much better. And it's like, I wish I could give that to other people. And that's really where this came from.
Yeah, and you said even as the author, when you read it now, you still learn from the words, which I absolutely love.
Yes.
I know it's kind of designed where each kind of page is a different day, so you would go to the date, read that. If somebody gets it today, do they have to wait till January, or can we just dive right in September 18th?
Yes, dive right in. And what I even do is I read other days as well.
That's what you were saying. You can go to that index if you feel like I really need advice about this specific topic. How smart to be like, we're going to skip ahead to January because that's the day I need right now.
Right, yes. Or just read several days just for the fun of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. Congratulations on your book. We are so excited for you. Of course, if you are interested, Emotional Balance Through God's Word, it is available right now. It is written by local author Lisa Burton. Of course, for more information on Lisa and for her book, we will have a link on our website. Just head to the As Seen On section of foxcarolina.com.
And we were just talking about